Finally, we've waited so long for this encounter with Vinzer. I wonder what we're gonna do with it.
Welcome back and happy Thursday, everybody. Was that perfect, sir? Amazing, sir! You're the best, sir. I like saying sir a lot. Can you tell, sir? Your seed rank went up by 1, so we get paid more.
Well then,
Leave the intelligence up to me, sir. Like I said, I like saying sir. Yeah, that would be my reaction to Zone as well.
you three, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiations with the President. And by that I mean without a lightsaber, because I'm not a Jedi.
Serious negotiations? Better make sure my chiefs are equipped, jeez. Inner monologue voice back, baby. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. So last time, we pulled off the train heist. We got the actual presidential car, and now we're gonna go confront President Vinzer Deling of Galbadia. Get him to stop being such a meanie pants. Is he being a meanie pants? I'm not quite sure.
President Deling, as long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt.
Oh, really?
And if I do resist, what would you do, young lady?
That doesn't sound good. What's wrong?
Boo-hoo. Too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber. You pass along a little false information and they fall for it. How pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here.
Amateurs?
Oh, my butt hurts from all this singing, young lady. So what did you have in store for if I had resisted? Why don't you tell me? Quite amusing, though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president?
Well, you're not the president, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? And with that, we have a boss fight against the fake president of Galbadia. This is, I gotta be honest, this is actually one of my favorite boss fights of this game, just because of the fact that they took a body double concept and made it into a boss.
You fell for it.
And he gets to go and do this mad dash as a zombie to come and eat your face. And actually, this is my personal opinion. You guys can tell me whether or not you share it. I do think that this is basically an evolution of the Hojo fight in Final Fantasy VII. The reason I think that is because there are evolutions to this. Only 2, but you guys will see in a minute where this actually could have been really cool if it was Hojo with 3 phases in Final Fantasy VII. And here we go. So the fake president immediately becomes the vile being known as Ghetto Ghetto. I believe that's how it's said in the bestiary and the strategy guide. So here you go, Ghetto Ghetto. That would have been horrifying to look at as a phase 2 for Hojo. Like, it had to be. Now, the downside is that since they're technically 2 characters, they both have 2 different draw sets. So if you really needed to heal up before this point, I would actually say you take your time with the fake president and just do a couple of cures, because this guy is totally based around status magic. And thankfully he has Asuna in his lineup, but if you really needed that heal and you didn't want to use your stats to do it, well, you kind of miss out. But as we continue to hammer away with him, I hope everybody's having a good week so far. For me, it's just been busy. We're actually getting ready to get into summer, And I've actually had at least a little bit more time free up, hopefully. I'm still working very hard to be able to get some things caught up before I take on any additional projects. Some people might have noticed on Twitter, I put up a little poll asking, like, what would you guys like to see come back? Or what would you guys like to see be brand new on the channel? Now, you guys voted to have something new, as opposed to me bringing back Diablo 3 or to resume the Tale of Drak. I mean, I could think of something. I have a couple of ideas that are new, but I'm also going to go ahead and open this up to those who watch this part. In the comment section below, if you have an idea for something you would like to see on the channel brand new, feel free to put that down there, and it will be considered as well. So, at that point, if you think that I need to go start up a whole new series, you think I need to go do something else with something I've already done, feel free to bring it up in the comments below. I'd love to be able to hear your feedback on that. But hopefully, we're going to have some changes to the schedule. I'm actually, even though we're having some time free up, I'm also going to be, well, simply put, I'm going to be cutting down the schedule again, just because there are some things that are eating into the schedule that, into my recording schedule and all that, that are still taking up way more time than they probably should. So that'll definitely be helpful. But I am also actually, like, freeing up some stuff. My kids are getting older. We can actually take them outside right now. They really didn't like the snow. So hopefully that'll work out in everybody's favor. Uh-oh, silence! And I think it's going to Zell. Yep, so, sorry, no Quetzalcoatl this round. That's crap. Boom! Well, we're just gonna keep hammering away at this guy. And also cast Asuna on poor Zell. Zell's just having a bad time this fight. We can just Asuna him, and we'll keep him at his health level. Why? Because then we get access to his limit breaks. Not this time around. Oh, there we go. And duel. Now, unfortunately, I kind of F it up this time around, but you can see the button combinations that worked out. And if you get a certain amount of button combinations, then you can actually get some final attacks that are very helpful. I don't have access to them right now, or at least I think I do. I might have one, but you have to put in the right things at the right time. And there comes the darkness once again for poor Zell. Zell is just getting picked on this entire fight. Boom. All right. So we're going to go ahead and cast Shiva. I think Zell should be okay. He could still cast Quetzalcoatl, so... But I might actually be trying to get a limit instead. Boom. Nope. Because all you got to do to be able to trigger that limit break... Oh, doesn't matter, because Ghetto Ghetto has fallen. That's one thing I actually will admit I do like from FF8. You have death animations. That's really cool, so you guys can kind of see like when you've hit that final blow. And we actually got a bunch of abilities learned as well. So that's very helpful. But Renoa's gonna be pissed. Man, I can't believe the president was a fake. No. I can't believe we fell for it. I can't believe you did either. Info, sir! New info! Big news! I found out the real reason why the president's here, sir! Yeah? The president's going to the TV station. Security's super tight, sir. I'm sure it is. TV station? Why in Timber? They can broadcast just as easily from Galbadia. Do you think the delayed communication tower has anything to do with this? I mean, I'm thinking out loud. Well, you're thinking. That's the first thing you did wrong. What's that? Meanwhile, while we filled them in on the secret seed mission that actually got us our start, Delay has a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Galbadian army got it up and running yesterday. Oh, I get it! The only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. Okay. Other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting. So what's that supposed to mean?
They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable.
Oh my gosh, they're being so convenient.
I know that. What I want to know is, what is the president going to broadcast?
Well, that is the question now, isn't it?
Why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What could it be?
Well, that's a very good question.
Everybody, love and peace.
Shut up, Vash. I'm sorry, Vash wannabe, because Vash is cooler.
If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years.
Good to know.
It's been that long? Wouldn't it be wonderful if the first broadcast could be the declaration of Timber's independence?
Oh, that's optimistic.
Hey, that might be possible. Let's come up with a plan then.
And here we're gonna see the epic planning process of the Forest Owls.
Can you guys give us a minute? And also cover your ears and your eyes? We're in a private meeting session.
No, because this is hilarious.
Can we go home now? What about our contract? Shouldn't we check it, Squall?
That's a very good question, actually.
They call that a strategy meeting?
Yes.
Oh, good timing. We've come up with a plan.
Ugh. Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden?
Oh, sure.
Let's see. So I guess they're going to dig out the paperwork. There you go.
What's it say?
Balam Garden, hereafter referred to as Party A, acknowledges the Forest Owls, hereafter referred to as Party B, as the hiring party. Seed, hereafter referred to as Party C, shall be dispatched upon signing of this contract. Party C shall operate under the supervision... We're assuming he's reading further.
The hell?
It's legalese, dude. Don't try to understand it.
I don't get it. Oh yeah, that one's pretty confusing, isn't it?
Oh, there's another one?
When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one.
So a layman's terms contract. That's rare.
Sid's such a nice man.
Sure he is when he sees a pretty girl.
What's it say this time? Oh my gosh.
Let's see if I can do this right.
To the Forest Owls, this seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make good use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception, and no replacement of any seed members can be made. Balam Garden Headmaster Sid Kramer.
Ouch. We just got signed on to a movement that could last for years.
Until Timber's independence? That is so vague!
Tell me about it.
Hey, you're paid professionals, no complaining.
Well, we're gonna complain. We just won't do it to you.
Okay, let's decide on the parties.
Gathering information's my specialty, sir! I'm gonna say it one more time, sir!
Oh, my stomach.
Yes, Zone, you're a wuss.
So of the four of us, the ones who will be heading to the TV station will be...
Now we officially here get Renoa as a party member. And this is kind of where I make the swap and I do kind of my ideal party for the game. I stick with Zell, Renoa, and Squall simply because the limits, the magic, the stats, they all kind of work out perfectly. And I also do my junction exchange with Selfie. So now she's kind of got the supportive GFs, or at least she will be when we get a little bit more. But Selfie is going to be more of a second-tier kind of person. A, because I don't like her personality, and B, because her limit break, while, I mean, I'll admit it's really powerful and kind of broke to some extent if you play on the original game. I think the PC version, they tweaked it a little bit, but I don't remember. Renoa, actually, because of Angelo, gets a really awesome ability called Invincible Moon that we are going to want to take advantage of later on. Yes, this game has invincibility like with Eris's final limit break in 7. You guys didn't get to see that in my playthrough, but basically there's a limit for Eris in Final Fantasy 7 that gives you temporary invincibility. Nothing hurts you. I believe you could still be healed in 7 if you're invincible. In this one, you pretty much can't have anything happen to you until the invincibility wears off. But it's still a valuable thing to have, because that could really help you out in a pinch. As long as you get it. The TV station, sir? It's quite close if you take the local train. But the local and transcontinental trains have stopped running, sir. Well, what about this train? Nothing to worry about, sir. There must be someone in town who knows. You're gonna make me do the work, aren't you? Are you ready, sir? Best of luck, sir. I'll be keeping watch here. I'm sure you will. A guy dressed as a cadet, gathering information? So that's how he was getting his information. It's not hard to fool these guys, is it? He was talking about the president's say, sir. I found it strange that a cadet would keep asking about the president, even though that's who he serves. He was very polite and kept addressing me as, sir. I think I know who you're talking about. And I don't know why we're talking in the same voice, but we are. He was taking care of 3 suspicious-looking characters from Balam. Suspicious-looking? I'll go question every teenager in the area, because teenagers need to be questionable, right? No, we could just go up to anybody, and we can't just go up to anybody and... I'm sorry, the soldier is the big red guy. These are citizens. We can't inflict any... How dare they try to kidnap the president? Why is nobody listening to me? Not only is it disrespectful to the president, but also to us Galbadian soldiers as well. Sure it is, stormtroopers. I'll be sure to find them and throw their sad behinds in jail. You're way too PC to be stormtroopers. Never mind. I love it. We're just kind of sitting here. Please hear me out to the very end. This chain of command is hilarious. No wonder Galbadian soldiers can't get crap done. So we're back in Timber. And our goal is to go to the TV station in Timber to broadcast a message, or basically hijack what Galbadia is doing to broadcast a message of independence. Say, I remember now, sir. You remember something? I think the TV station's located behind a building called Timber Maniacs. Please head in that direction, sir. I hope you find it. What? Come on, the Galbadian soldiers are coming. Lots of guards patrolling the city now. Please be careful, sir. Seems like the hotel's not available either. Should you need to recover, use the Owl's Tier, sir. Heard it works wonders. Okay. I believe you can find it at the old man's house. There's probably tons of old men here. I guess you won't be needed anyway. You're all seeds. You'll be fine, right, sir? You're an idiot. Hey! Geez, that voice actually grates after a while. Don't leave me, sir! Alright, so we are basically left alone in Timber to go and find not only an old man's house that has owl tears, but the TV station. Looks like the trains have stopped running. Usually the local trains would be running here. A lot of hustle and bustle. And what she doesn't realize is that because she made an attack on the Galbadian president, that the city's probably locked down. And they're not taking any they're taking every precaution. They're not taking any crap from anybody. So, congratulations, Renoa. You don't realize this yet, but this is your fault. Now, we're at the junk shop. Technically, we can't get anything new just yet, but I did want to check to see if maybe, because we already have a magazine, we could have a new upgrade. I'm just going to go ahead and be honest right here now. I might not upgrade weapons that often, but I'll do it as much as I can. Unfortunately, though, that's going to go ahead and do it for this week. So when we get back, we will continue to explore Timber to find the TV station.